Okay, so welcome students of PS4 for the last class. This is the last class of this level. Okay, you made it with all the pandemic and everything that has going on so far. You made it. So congrats to you. And today is our final class. On Saturday, you are going to have another class of PS4, okay? So you need to be in class next Saturday. On Saturday, with Teacher Blanca, we are going to review the last 3 units. And today with me, after we finish the reading, we are going to review again the 3 first units, okay? And on Saturday, there are important news for you. So you need to be present, okay? At 11 a.m. on Saturday, I'll be there, Teacher Blanca also, and we are going to explain for the final exam next week, okay? And this is also for all the students who are going to watch this later on the platform. Please be on time and be in class for Saturday, okay? So, can everybody see my screen? You can maybe do a reaction button or on the chat as well. A thumbs up. Okay, so all of you can. Okay, good. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, thank you for the reaction. Very good. So today is the last unit and the last lesson. Now, I only include the reading section in this hour because I want to review the 3 first units, as I said before. So let's continue. So remember to have a pen and a pencil and something that you need to write, maybe a notebook. Please choose a comfortable seat, okay? And where there are no noises or sounds or music or TV on, so it's better for you to focus on the class. Your microphones are going to be muted, but you can unmute yourself, or you can raise your hand, or maybe you can write on the chat, I want to talk, or something. You can also write on the chat, okay? And if I ask for volunteers, please feel free to volunteer. And remember that Teacher Luis is also on the other side of the city, let's say, where I live. And he's going to be on the chat. And if you have more questions, you can write to him, okay? Or you can write on the chat and he can answer those questions. So let's continue. This is the short section that I always have in my class. And I want to know, how are you? How was your weekend, last weekend maybe, or how is your week going? And what is your plan for this weekend? So maybe you can write on the chat or you can just tell me. Anyone? Hello, Victoria, welcome. Federico, do you want to talk?
Yes. Hello, I am Federico.
Mm-hmm.
My weekend was very tired because I went making homework.
You were doing your homework. Mm.
Yes, and my plan for this weekend is study hard for the test.
Study really hard.
Yes.
Are you studying something at university or high school?
No, for the English.
Ah,
test.
only for the English. Okay. Yes. Yes. Very good. Thank you, Federico. Very good. Any other person? Something that you want to say? Okay. At your virtual class from high school or university, Victoria? Hmm? Okay. Any other one? Maybe Victor.
High school teacher.
High school. Oh, Victoria. Okay, high school. Do you have a lot of homework?
Yes, a lot more now than
Ever before.
is awful.
Yeah. Are you a senior? Are you finishing high school this year or?
Yes, I am finishing this year. This is my last 4 months.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your senior year. Oh, you will have something to remember. about
Yes,
your
forget
class.
this.
You will never forget this. Yeah, for sure. Okay, good. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, good. So if there's no one else who wants to share, to talk or write, no, let's continue then. So do you remember these places that we talked last time? Even with teacher Blanca, we also reviewed it. Okay, do you remember what is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? This is part of your vocabulary. Do you remember?
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
Victor.
I remember number 4 is cabin.
Cabin, yeah, very good.
Yes.
The number one is a
Farmhouse. Number 3.
Number 6 is a dorm, right?
3. Number 3 is house. Farmhouse.
A farmhouse. Very good.
Farmhouse. Number 6 is a dorm.
It's a dorm.
Number
Yeah.
5 is a mansion.
Number 5 is a mansion. Yeah. So the townhouse, the studio apartment. Remember, the studio apartment is only one room. Remember, and you have your kitchen and maybe your dining room and your bedroom together, and your living room as well in the same apartment. You don't have walls. The bathroom might be only separate from it. Then the farmhouse. Very good. And don't forget that the red that you see here is the barn, okay? Remember this one, the red, okay? Then 4 is the cabin, very good. The mansion is 5, and 6 is dormitory. Very good, guys. And we also have these this one sentence. And last time and on Saturday, we reviewed and we talked about the first conditional or the real conditional, where you have the if clause and the main clause. So the if clause is right here. So if you live downtown, you will be near some good stores around you. And you use a modal over here, will, or you can use might or may. And remember, when you have if clause first, you always put a comma, okay? But when you have this, when you start with the main clause, the if here, it doesn't exist. You don't need a comma over here, okay? This is to remember from Saturday and last Thursday. But on this Saturday, Teacher Blanca is going to review this again with you with some exercises. Okay, good. And again, the main clause and the if clause at the end. So both are possible. Good. So let's continue. We are going straight to the reading. Okay, and we have 2 pictures on page 80 of your books. We have the first picture, and then we have this second picture. So the first is called Sky City, the Sky City, right? And the other one is Pyramid City. So can you answer me on the chat, or you can unmute yourself? Maybe you can raise your hand so I know who wants to speak. And you can answer one of these 3 questions. What do you see? Which city looks safer? Or which city looks more expensive? The Sky City or Pyramid City? Okay. Rasek, what is your name, please? So I know who is Rasek. Welcome, Griselda and Daniela. What's your name, Rasek, so I can write your name? Emilio, okay. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes?
The Sky City looks safer.
The Sky City looks safer. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Welcome, Alejandra. Hello. Thank you, Victor, for your opinion, for answering. So, any other one who wants to share? So,
to the
Teacher.
first one, what I can see,
both are a building, and the Sky City looks safer.
Okay, the Sky City. Okay,
But more expensive, I think, is the Pyramid City.
Pyramid City looks more expensive. Okay, thank you, Karen. Thank you. Who said teacher after? Who wanted to talk? Marley?
Me.
Okay.
I think the Pyramid City looks more expensive
Mm-hmm.
because the cost of the area is more expensive, and
more
they
expensive.
need to build a more tall building. I don't know.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, no, I think between Sky City and Pyramid City, safer Pyramid City, and more expensive also maybe Pyramid City. Yeah. Now, when you see these two pictures, tell me, where do you think these cities are going to be? In what country when you see? I know this one looks like an European country. Paris? Maybe. France, maybe, Emilio says. And I think it was Federico who talked, right? Maybe Paris? Yeah. This one, we don't know. Maybe somewhere in the desert, maybe somewhere in Egypt, maybe, right? Yeah, maybe Egypt. Very good, Emilio. Maybe, yes. But you'll see in the reading where these cities are going to be. Okay, or this building. So again, this is the title of the text, High Life, and it's the reading section of your page 80 of your books, okay? So let's get into it. So we have Sky City, and we have this part of the text, and I want a volunteer to read this part. Can I have someone? You can raise your hand.
I am teacher.
Victor?
I am here, teacher. Yes.
Okay. So can you please read?
Yes. Japanese architects are thinking about new ways to provide accommodation for the world's growing population. Sky City. Sky City is a dramatic idea for a place to live, a mile-high building in Tokyo. If they build it, it will be the tallest building on Earth, twice as high as any other building.
Okay, thank you, Victor. So, guys, Sky City is going to be where, I think Japan, right? Because it says a mile-high building in Tokyo, Japan. So if they build it, it will be the tallest building on Earth, twice as high as any other building. Thank you, Victor. Do you have any problems for vocabulary over here? If you do, you can send a message to Teacher Luis and he can help you, okay? I'm going to move on. Again, we're still on Sky City. Can I have someone else to read this?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
This vertical city will have 560 floors, house more than 35,000 people, and provide office, store, school, and even parks for another 100,000.
Very good. Thank you, Alejandra. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this vertical city will have 560 floors, house more than 35,000 people, and provide offices, stores, schools, and even parks for another 100,000. Now, do you notice that house over here, it's in blue. So you know what is a house, but in this case, you're using it as a verb. It means to accommodate, okay? This word over here. House, it means to give shelter or a roof or something for those people, okay? Pay attention to that. Always look for the meaning of the sentence that you are reading over here. Okay, thank you, Elle. Okay, we have another paragraph. Can I have another volunteer? Federico?
Me. Yes.
Okay.
Is it possible to build? Architects aren't sure, but they are working on the plans. If they succeed, we may see a lot more really high residential buildings. Who knows? In 15 years, we may all live a mile off the ground.
Thank you, Federico. So they are asking if it's possible to build it. The architects aren't sure, but they are working on the plans. And if they succeed, if they are successful in doing that, we may see a lot of really high residential buildings. And who knows, in 50 years, we may all live a mile off the ground. And if you want to know how much is 1 mile, you can search it online. I think it's 1 point something kilometers. I don't know. Yeah, something like that, off the ground, okay? Good. Again, if you have problems with some vocabulary, teacher Luis can help you. You can write to him. And we have the next text, Pyramid City. Can I have another person?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Pyramid City. Pyramid City is another very ambitious project that may be in Tokyo Bay on one day. If architects can construct it, it will be more than half a mile high, 12 times higher than the Egyptian pyramids. Inside the main pyramid, there will be 55 smaller pyramids.
Okay, thank you, Arami. Very good. So we have the picture here of Pyramid City. So Pyramid City is another ambitious, very ambitious project that they may be in Tokyo Bay one day. Okay. So if the architects can construct it, it will be more than half a mile high, 12 times higher than the Egyptian pyramids. Inside this pyramid, there will be 55 smaller pyramids inside of this. It's like a dome in a way. Very good. Thank you, Arami, for reading. Okay, thank you, Marley. 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometers. Interesting information, especially if you're traveling to the US. They have a different system over there. Okay, this one, can I have another volunteer?
Hello, teacher.
Okay, hello, Daniela, welcome, please.
If it is built, the pyramid will have 80 floors. 750,000 people will live there. A high-speed transportation system will connect the skyscrapers inside the pyramid. Spiders, robots will parts of the structures and ways, and the wind will power it.
Okay, thank you, Daniela, thank you. So if it is built, the pyramids will have 80 floors. 750,000 people will live there, and a high-speed transportation system will connect the skyscraper, okay, inside this pyramid. So the spider robots will build parts of the structure and waves, and the wind will power it, okay? Now, again, if you have some questions for vocabulary, you can have the assistance of teacher Luis, okay? And you see this picture right here, and you see this building and these two. This is the twin towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and you see other buildings next to it. All of these, they are known as skyscraper, okay? Skyscrapers, sorry. Yeah, Petronas Towers, yeah, the twin towers. And this is what is the definition of it. Now, okay? Can I have another person? For the last, I think it is the last part of the text. Anyone? Griselda, maybe Emilio or Victoria?
Me, teacher.
Who said me? Marley, okay, Marley.
One major problem is that Japan is on the rise of fire, an area of many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions around the Pacific Ocean. It contains 75% of the world's volcanoes. Pyramid City will have to resist earthquakes, tsunamis, and underwater volcanic activity. The designers of Pyramid City are certain that they can build it, but it may not be possible for another 100 years.
Okay, thank you, Marley. Thank you. So this is one major problem in Japan, that they are, or the country is on the ring of fire. It is an area of many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions around the Pacific Ocean. Okay, and the ring of fire goes from Asia to the other side of our continent, okay, to Chile. Okay, so that is known as the ring of fire. Okay, so they contain, or it contains, this ring of fire contains 75% of the world's volcanoes, the volcanoes. Okay, and the Pyramid City will have to resist earthquakes, tsunamis, and the underwater volcanic activity. So the designers of this city are certain that they can build it, but it may not be possible for another 100 years. Really interesting for some architects, maybe. This is it possible or not? Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe it's just something to know. And again, this is the reading that we are doing, the last unit, unit 12. And the page is 80. And again, exercise 2 and 3 are for further practice of this reading. Now, please don't forget to do another reading of your books, or you can just rewatch this class and then try to start reading again to practice more reading skill. Okay, so I think now we can have a short, we have a short activity. So again, we have Sky City and the Pyramid City. And you already read, we know about these two cities. What I want you to do is, I want you to take a picture of this, okay, of this conversation. And the same questions that I asked before, do you want to live in Sky City? Maybe yes, I do, no, I don't. And why? Because I think it looks safer, or I think it looks more cheap, or sorry, cheaper, right? And what about you? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. And we are going to be using the breakout rooms for this activity. Okay, so please take a picture of the conversation. You have the picture and you can create your own ideas. Okay, are you taking the picture? Can you please do a reaction button or a reaction? Maybe a thumbs up if you took the picture. Okay, Victoria says thumbs up. There you go too. Okay, so all of you have this, because once you go to the breakout rooms, you won't have this screen. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do some breakout rooms. Let me see. We are, I think, let me see. Okay. I'm just doing the groups, guys, just for a moment. Okay, and I will assign another room. Okay. Just a minute. I'm doing some technicality over here. Okay, so you're all going to the breakout rooms. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay. Please remember to click join if you see, and move to the breakout rooms. Okay. You have 2 minutes. Hello, welcome back. So is everyone back from it? Marley. Okay, thank you, Victoria, for the thumbs up to check. Yes, just Daniela, Victor, Griselda, and Alejandra are still 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's wait for the, okay, they're coming back. Okay, good. Welcome back, students. Do you have any problems or questions? No? All right. Let's continue then. I'm okay. No, okay, good. So I'm hoping that you practice this conversation, okay? I'm really hoping. Good. Now, before we go here, Teacher Luis has a quick presentation that he wants to explain something for you, further information, more information for you. So, Teacher Luis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so the controls are yours.
Okay, perfect. So, guys, since you were reading these text about buildings or about the Sky City and the Pyramid City with Teacher Pedro, I'm gonna show you just here a few of the vocabulary that we have here. So, for example, skyscraper. So, what's the definition of a skyscraper? And as you see there, it says it's a very tall building of many stories. So, one example of this, I'm gonna show you this picture. So, do you know who is that in the picture? You can even
Teacher,
write it.
hello?
King Kong.
Yes?
They can't hear you.
King Kong.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, can someone please, I think Federico and Emilio, oh, they can hear you, but very low.
Oh, okay. So, okay, let me check my microphone. Okay, can everyone hear me there?
Okay, you can do a thumbs up if you can hear Teacher Luis very well.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Guys?
Okay.
They say, maybe,
I don't know
yeah.
what's
I can
wrong.
hear you, teacher, but maybe if you put your microphone closer to your,
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Can you hear me now?
yes, I can. What about the rest?
Can everyone hear me? I mean, I know that Teacher Pedro can hear me. What about the rest?
It's okay.
Okay. So, okay, let me check something. Okay, I just I tried to put the microphone better. Okay, so I hope that everyone can listen to me. So someone said yes, King Kong, that's King Kong there on the picture. And as you see, he is on the most famous, maybe one of the most famous skyscrapers in the world. That is the Empire State Building, which is a very tall building. Like, if you have the opportunity, you can go there one day. Teacher Pedro, did you go there?
I didn't. I went to New York, but I didn't went to that building.
I didn't go either. I went to the skyscraper that is in front, that is the Rockefeller, because a lot of people told me it's better because you can see everything in New York City and the Empire State Building in the middle, so it's like really cool. Like, and it's not very expensive, I will say. It was only $43. Okay, and as you see here, we have there another picture of the skyscraper. And Let me ask you something. Do we have any skyscrapers here in Paraguay? Yes or no? So, one skyscraper that we have is the Icon Tower. That is like one of the few skyscrapers here that we have in Paraguay that is in downtown Asuncion. There's nothing there. I don't know why. A lot of people said that is a very unstable building. That's why there's nothing in there. Oh, and teacher, because a lot of you were asking about the Pyramid City. Some of you said that it was going to be in Egypt. I was Googling it, and yes, it is a real project that they want to complete it by 2110, so in like 90 years. And it will cover 8 square kilometers. I mean, so that's a Japanese project that is in the works. Okay, so that's it about the presentation. So I hand it over to you again, teacher.
Thank you, Teacher Luis. Interesting information, guys. Whoa. It's pretty cool. Thank you, teacher, for your presentation. Now, so we did the activity, we did the reading, and now we are going to do a review. Okay. Hello. So the final exam is going to be next week for you, and you need to remember all the things that you have learned from this level. Unit 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So today we're going to review 7, 8, and 9. On Saturday, with Teacher Blanca, we are going to review the rest, okay? Plus some information. I was telling the your classmates, the first hour, the first minutes. On Saturday, there are going to be really important information for you. So you need to be in class on time to do the review and also to listen to what Teacher Blanca is going to explain to you, okay, about the final exam next week. So Unit 7, do you remember what we talked about? We talked about too much, too many, and too, right? And we always say that too much, too many, or too is to say that more than is good. So you use too much for uncountable nouns, you use too many for countable, and too plus an adjective, okay? Remember this. Then we have enough. Now, pay attention to the position of enough. This is always something that you should pay attention. Now, we use enough before a noun that means all that is necessary. So, do you eat enough vegetables? Or I don't drink enough water. So, before a noun. Then, enough after a verb with no object. So, she doesn't sleep enough. Or enough after an adjective or an adverb. Okay, so my refrigerator isn't big enough. So remember these two part of the grammar, okay? And we are going to do some really fast exercises over here. As you can see, the cat is always working hard, and so are you. So I want to hear, or I want to maybe read the answers that you have in my screen, okay? There are 4 questions here. Number 1, 2, and 3. So who wants to read number 1? Or do number 1?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Karen, can you read please with the answer?
There were too many questions to answer, so I only did 3.
Very good. There were too many questions. Very good. What about 2? Another person maybe. You can write your answers on the chat too, okay?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Emilia first and then Victoria.
The coffee was too hot to drink, so I left it for a minute to cool.
Mm-hmm. The coffee was too hot to drink, so I left it for a minute to cool. Very good. And 3, Victoria, please.
The room wasn't hot enough, so I turned the heating on.
Yes. 3 is hot enough. So the room wasn't hot enough. Very good. And the last one?
Yo, so I'm me.
Okay, Federico.
I didn't buy the jacket because it was too big.
Because it was too big. Very good. Excellent. Very good. So there aren't, and I hope there aren't any problems in this. So remember always about, and you can go back to your books or you can go back to this part of the class, okay, on the video. Good. Unit 8, we talked about who and that, and we know that who and sometimes that refer to people. Anya is the one who rescued the bird. The man that called is my brother, or the man who called is my brother. Which and that, we refer to things, okay? So she enjoys movies which are romantic. Or I bought a new car that is very fast. So this is unit 8. So for this first question, what's your mom like? This is part of one of the practice quizzes in the platform, okay? I took it from the platform and I put it here. So maybe you did it already, maybe you didn't, maybe. Option A. So what is the question? What do you understand for what is asking the question? What is your mom like? Is this question asking for what? Physical appearance or how she is? Okay, Victoria, how she is, how the person is in personality. Very good, Daniela. Yes. So what's your mom like? So she is talented. Very good. Yeah, for her character as well. Yeah. This is another question. What does your sister look like? What is the question? Maybe asking. What is it asking? So most of you are saying C, A. What is the question? So if the other one, what are you like, is asking you about personality, what do you look like? For physical appearance, very good. Excellent. So the correct answer right here, she's short and chubby. Good. Excellent. Very good, Daniela, Victoria. Oh, sorry. Let's pretend you didn't see that. Okay, I want to buy a book, but I don't want to go to the bookstore. Federico, D is not an option. Okay, most of you are saying C. Okay. And yeah, it's C. Very good. So I want to buy a book, but I don't want to go to the bookstore. Now, what the person here is saying is something that we learned in unit 8. Do you remember the word when there are a lot of people in one room or in a store that is a lot of people in one? Do you remember the word? Do you remember when a lot of people, like when you go to the shopping mall, remember the unit? Yes, very good, crowded. Yes, a lot of people in one room, so it's crowded. Very good. These are vocabularies that are important for you for the exam. Oh, okay, so we need 4 tomatoes to prepare this meal, but we only have 2 tomatoes. What are the possible over here? What letter? Letter C, C. Okay, most of you are saying Z. And it's correct. So we need 4 tomatoes to prepare this meal, but we only have 2. I see. There aren't enough tomatoes for the sauce. Very good. See you. Okay, Federico. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Another one. The traffic is awful here. I hate it. Letter B, you're saying B of, okay, Emilio. Okay, yes, we're moving too fast. Yes, there are too many cars. Yes, the street is empty. So letter, all of you are saying B. Very good. Excellent. Now, though that was a review of unit 8 plus 7, if you notice, because too much, too many was part of unit 7. So this was the practice test for 7 and 8. Now we have the past continuous for unit 9. And in here, remember that you were doing one activity in the past and then something happened. So you have this kind of question: what happened to you? I hurt my knee while I was jogging. Or you can start by saying, while I was driving to the hospital, comma, I had a car accident. Or they can ask you, how did it happen? Or what were you doing when you received the phone call? I was cleaning my house, for example, okay? So the past continuous, you talked about an activity that you were doing in the past, but something happened and you stopped doing that. Or you stopped doing that action, okay? Just hurt, okay? It's the same, Emilio. Just hurt, past tense, okay? For the present, for the past, yeah. So I was driving to the hospital. So you have the subject I, and remember you need to use the verb to be, but in the past, okay? And you have the verb plus the ing, okay? So I was driving to the hospital. When something happened, maybe I had an accident, okay? So we use the simple past for a complete action in the past, but we use the past continuous for an action in progress before or at the time of the simple past action. So I was working in my office when the boss walked in. I was having lunch when my sister arrived, and you say, oh, hello to your sister, okay? So you were eating and then your sister arrived. Are there any questions for this section? We have, again, practice quizzes, questions. So we have the first one. You don't look so good. What happened to your arm? So you can write your answer. Letter C, letter C. Let's see. I broke it when I was skiing 3 days ago. Do you like it? I had it done with my, okay, that's not possible. You cannot go to the salon and do your, something happened to you. Well, I fell off the stairs and bumped my head. Okay. So all of you are saying, oh, sorry. So all of you are saying C, and it's letter C. Excellent. What were you doing when I called you yesterday? What were you doing? What is your possible answer here? Karen says A, Alejandra A, Marley A, Federico as well. Okay, I was doing my homework. Very good. Excellent. What did you see yesterday? Oh, sorry, who? Who did you see? Who? This is another, remember that in the unit, in the books, you have, okay, all of you are saying, pay attention. Okay, B-A, so remember, ran into, in this unit, And in this unit, in one page of your books, you will find some new phrases or phrasal verbs that you can say. Run into. Okay. So it's letter A. Okay. Because who did you? This one, pay attention. The verb is, the past tense of see is saw, but it's not possible because they're asking yesterday and this is once a month. It's also possible, maybe, but no, in this case. I haven't seen Peter, no, no. So I ran into, it means ran into, it means that you were walking on the street and then, or in this case, you were walking at the mall, maybe at the food court or maybe one of the stores to drink coffee, and then you found, oh, there's Carlos. So you ran into, so you see each other with your face. Oh, sorry, you see each other with your face, or you see the person over there. So you ran into, okay? That is the meaning of ran into. Very good. Okay, let's continue. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, no, there. Okay, I called you this morning, but you didn't answer. I called you this morning, but you didn't answer. Emilia says C. Victoria says C, letter C, letter C. Yes, very good. Alejandra and Karen and Victor and everyone. Very good. Oh, where is my, oh, here. Sorry, I was studying for an exam. Very good. Excellent. Oh, are there any problems or questions? This is, we did a really fast, a quick review of these three first units. And do you have any problems or questions? No? Not really? Okay.
What unit we have to study for the test?
Sorry, Alejandro, what units?
Yes.
Okay. So regarding the final exam next week, okay, Victor, we are going to review all the units because it's going to be a general PS4 exam. The exam is going to be 25 questions, multiple choice. Okay, guys, it's multiple choice. That's why the practice quizzes were really important for you. And also it's really important that you finish all of the quizzes, all the activities before this last week of June. You need to finish everything. So today, I think today there is a new quiz for unit 12, okay? So the practice quiz, you can do it. I think there are 10 questions for the practice quiz, and then you have the real quiz of unit 12. On Saturday, we are going to do that quiz with teacher Blanca, the practice quiz, okay? The practice quiz is the one that we're going to do with her and me, okay? How many items? 25 questions, multiple choice, okay? So 25, let me write it on the chat. Multiple choice, okay?
Teacher,
Yes?
so we don't have to do the quiz now.
Well,
we have to wait and do it with you.
Well, you can do it now and you can redo it. The good thing, not a funny thing, but a good thing with the practice quizzes is if you, well, you can do it after class. That would be good, Victoria, because on Saturday, if you have some questions about your quiz today for the practice, you can maybe ask teacher Blanca, or you can ask me on the chat, why this and not this one, teacher? So practice quiz is available, and the quiz from unit 12 is also available today. On Saturday, we are going to do like maybe after we do the reviews and some activities with teacher Blanca, we are going to do the practice quiz together, okay? Maybe we'll give you some time, but I haven't talked to teacher Blanca about this part of the class yet. But I think we are going to give you some time to do it and then we can check together why these answers are this and not this. Maybe some of you will have some questions, okay? So Victoria, if you want to do it after class, you can do it. Better for you. So on Saturday, you have more clear information, maybe more, you can clarify your any doubts, okay? So again, final exams next week, and you're going to start with me, okay? On Thursday. Next Thursday starts the final exam, okay? And on Saturday, again, you're going to have more important information, okay? Teacher Blanca is going to share that with you. Oh, well, I'm afraid that is not possible, Victor. It's not possible, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So there aren't any problems or questions right now? It's okay, Victor, it's okay. Any problems or questions? Okay, please remember to be on Saturday's class, the last with Teacher Blanca, okay? Be present because they are important information for you. So I will start saying goodbye with the word of the day as always. And the word of the day today is much. To become blurry and unclear by being touched or rubbed. Now, if you want to know what is rubbed or what is blurry, you can go to this dictionary and you can search for the word too, okay? But as you can see, there has a picture over here. And with that, I say thank you for being here. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Saturday. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for being in these Thursday e-classes with me. I enjoy so much with you, with the reading and vocabulary and also the exercises, okay? Do you have any problems or questions? No? So if there are not more questions or something, okay, not really. Okay, good. Okay, so goodbye everyone. Thank you for stopping by the class and being in class and participate. So I'll see you on Saturday with Teacher Blanca, okay? Be on time, 11 a.m. for PS4. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye,
Bye-bye.
Teacher Luis.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye, Teacher Luis. Bye, everybody. Bye, Teacher Pedro.
Goodbye. See you. Have a nice day.